today we're going to specifically look at the heart and its function in getting and maintaining rock hard erections. So this center portion of IPM is the body-mind connection. Okay, so this is primarily the physical aspects that affect our erections. Mental too, but mental more in terms of the brain, still physical. If we look at the heart, first thing I want you to notice here is it's connected to these two factors here, blood vessel factors and nervous system factors. And that's going to make more sense here in a second. When I'm first starting here, I want to start here with the blood vessel factors. Okay? And I also want to kind of challenge your concept of the heart, because we're learning so much more now about the heart and about how blood flow works. And so the first thing I'm going to talk about, if you think about it, what's blood mostly composed of? What are we mostly composed of? We're mostly composed of water, right? And blood is no exception. Blood is mostly composed of water. So the first thing I want to talk about is what's called the fourth phase of water, because when you understand this, then you will start understanding how blood flow works much better, and how the heart how it functions and all of that. Okay, because it is a pump, but not as much as we thought. It's not as critical a factor as we thought, because of this fourth phase of water. And so here we got easy. They call it easy water. We've known for a long time that we've got the liquid form of water, the gaseous form of water or phase of water, and the solid, which is ice. Well, in between the liquid and the ice, there's actually another form of water, and another phase of water, I should say. And they've actually suspected this for a long time, for like over 100 years, that because our three phases of water did not explain everything water did. Like, for instance, how water can travel up a tree when there's no smooth muscle cell. Okay, the fourth phase of water helps explain this. So they've suspected it for a long time, but now they have much more data on it and how it works. Okay, and by understanding this, you're going to have a much better understanding of blood flow. So that's why I want to start with this. Okay, so this kind of shows it here too, but it breaks it in here, because this second one has like a piece of jello here, this missing link, this fourth phase over here too. You can kind of look, it's more of a gel form of water. And this water, by the way, this gel form happens automatically. It's the phase that water passes through as it goes through ice. Okay, but as we're going to learn, there's other things that can cause this structured form of water. All right, so let's look at this first of all. This form of water I'm talking about, this easy form, one of the things that makes it different from, just regular water we're thinking of, is not just the fact that it's more gel-like and not just liquid, but more of a gel form. It also carries negative ions, which is extremely healthy for our body. Okay, so that's one thing that's important. And you'll notice it forms a film when it gets close to this material. So the water sort of divides. And this particular material here is what's called a hydrophilic surface, so water-loving surface. And this will make more sense in a second. Now, let me come over here and show you that this form of water, this easy water, it's not actually H2O. Okay, it forms from H2O, but it's actually H3O2. And this is its molecular structure. And it has a negative charge on it, which is important. One of the reasons that's important is that this form of water with that negative charge, it's way easier for your cells to absorb that water than unstructured water or regular water. Structured water, same thing as easy water, okay, comes in here. Okay, much easier because of that negative charge. And unstructured water, not as much. Okay, so it feeds our cells much more when we can do this. We get much better hydration from the water we're consuming. And this one just kind of shows it too, how the easy water or structured water goes into the cell much easier than just regular water. Okay, so we get benefit that way. But here, I want to show this is a hydrophilic tube. So the inside of this tube is a water-loving surface, hydrophilic. And you can see from this, he says practically incessant flow occurs through hydrophilic tubes immersed in water. So the fascinating thing about this is when that structured water hits this hydrophilic surface, it automatically creates a flow. There's no machinery. It's just a property of the easy water or the structured water. When it comes in contact with a hydrophilic surface, it automatically flows. It with no pushing, nothing like that. Okay, it's just a natural consequence of those two things coming together. And this is an amazing find and an amazing property of this fourth phase of water. And this kind of shows it here too. Here you see that hydrophilic surface. Here's that hydrophilic microtube in here. And when it comes in contact with that, right, the water sort of separates and creates this easy water. And then there's a natural flow that happens with that easy water. Okay, so how does this work with blood?
If you would like help with your unique and personal situation from us, I put a link below that will explain all the different ways that we can help you get and maintain superior stage 4 rock solid hardness and lasting power both permanently and naturally at any age. Make sure you like and subscribe for more tips to attain elite level bedroom performance, and I will see you in the next one.